Thank you so much, Optimum Omega. Optimum Omega. That sounds very familiar. Didn't we hang out in VR chat with Ish and Lady Serene? Welcome, welcome, crazy. Yeah, I think I remember you. No one only picks up my voice. Welcome, welcome, Flame. I'm sorry, guys. I was just getting my stream up. Speaking of, I haven't even posted in Discord that I'm live. Oops. But I'm done with that. What up, guys? How you doing? Uh, Why can't I grab it? What the? What? Is even this thing on my wrist messing something up? Oh, guys, I just got everything ready and now it's being dumb. Come on. Let's talk you. Nope, still no. I'm all glitched out. What? Respawn. There we go. I respawned it did. And now everything's fixed it did. I just gotta redock this real quick. I've been doing good, that's good. Is this appropriate for under 18? I don't know, honestly. Your voice is very relaxing. Welcome back, Hannah. Or I'm not actually. I'm not sure if you're the Hannah I remember. Welcome, Vaz. Sleep well, Vaz. What's up, Alex? What's up, Jason? Fortnite Man. Nabia. What an interesting name, Nabia. I like it though. I didn't even fully exit out anything, but I think I still look normal to you, right? I gotta remember to have them in the same place. Um, the 18 plus question is a very good question, and I will be cussing and I will be talking about serious topics. Um, I will be exploring and questioning the motives and the morals and traditions that have been established in our society. So, I personally believe it is not only appropriate but necessary for people under the age of 18. But at the same time, many of that age might think that it's too heavy for them, and even more adults would agree. My intentions, well, I just want a better tomorrow for my kids. Um, If you're not okay with cussing or deep, heavy subjects or questioning yourself or society, you may want to move on in general, regardless of, um, you know, the rating that you want to give my stream. Low, am I your first customer? Who's low? Loki, I'm going to tickle your toes? What? Listen to me, I know you. That's funny. That's fine, I'm 17, but that's okay. Well, 17 and a half. Well, happy early birthday in case I don't get to see you around your birthday. When is your birthday, if you don't mind me asking? That sounded wrong. What sounded wrong? I'm a girl, so that's okay. What's okay? Thank you for the pumpkins vase. Dot, 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 dot. Why dot, 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 dot? Na, na, na. Bro, I like swearing. Do you? Jason's an interesting fellow. Anyways, I guess I'll start talking at you now. You guys hear the world sounds in the background? Do you guys like it? Should I turn it down or maybe even turn it off? I booped myself. Life is crazy. I just realized something. I'm pretty positive I could use my phone in VR. I'm pretty positive I can get that set up. I'm gonna have that set up next time we do this. We're gonna scroll through things on the internet and talk about them. That sounds like fun. Because when I sit here and I don't have anything to trigger me or go off of, it's a little harder. Hey, but you guys can trigger me. Go ahead and say something interesting in the chat. What up, Dark Knight? Welcome. The silent the silent lurker? What the heck? Thank you for the follow. Huda. Let's make this a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. I can read better now. What is Mama doing? Mama's in the kitchen making Daddy some food, not just working on food in general. What up, Dark Knight? How you doing? Yo, is the Steven Universe jacket peak? I don't know anything about Steven Universe. Sorry. Possibly at Aiden. I bet I could. Could what? Thank you for the follow? Question mark. In Carpenter, you think so? What up, Alicia? Let me see. Dirty music is on. What do you mean dirty? Alright, let's talk about it. Bro, join me in VR. I just want chicken. Which is your toes? Okay, Jason, I'm good on you. You can go munch on somebody else's toes. I'm not interested. Thank you very much. Yeah, oh, damn, I'm Which way is best, guys? Oh, I wonder if that might make some of y'all sick. Sorry, guys. I guess I should give a warning before I go crazy. I think it's funny that I smile for my crazy. do 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 do. Fire not as fire as you are. Okay. Hannah liked the live, but I don't think it was because of Aiden, but I'm not sure. Hannah, did you dig that? Oh. Somebody in another thing is being annoying, and I really want to make him go poof, but I don't know how to do. Hmm. How, oh, how. Actually, my girl might be able to do that. How do I mute myself so I don't pop y'all eardrums? That's not the mic. Thank you. What up, guys? I had mom help me out with something real quick. Um, the official chat badge, and make whatever that official chat badge thing is go away. Do you see it? You probably just have to click some other place on OBS. Okay, so what's being said? Yo. Yeah, I heard my voice. um, if you got nauseous, not I don't know about nauseous, more like vertigo. Why is huh? Why are OGP different from your actual avatar? Why is my VR chat avatar different from the avatar that I use to stream normally, like when I play Fortnite with you guys? Well, that's very easy. The one that I use to stream Fortnite is just a free one that I found online because the one that I used to use was from an app called Reality, but that was inconvenient and annoying, and I didn't want to deal with that any longer. So I decided to get something that I could use on my PC, where all I needed to use was um, my webcam to track me instead of having to set up my phone everywhere. Thank you so much, babe. Oh, you haven't done it? Oh, okay. Um, and this is an avatar that I got a while ago that I had to re-get again recently, specifically so I can do VR based streaming. Um, I'm currently working on trying to convert this avatar into one that is compatible with um, VTube Studios so that I could have it while I'm doing regular games as well. Speaking of, I'm gonna clip this later, and if you guys want to help me out, you guys can go over to TubeTubes, and or the purple app because I'm on there too. Clip this for me. Hey everyone. I'm trying to convert this into an RVM file so that I could use it on VTube Studio so I can stream with it. But I've been having a lot of trouble. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it. If anybody knows how to or want to do it for me, just leave a message or whatnot. DM me on whatever platform you see this on. Really appreciate the help. I can't wait to use it. I'm a total noob at all this and I'm broke, so I'm trying to do it all myself. So anything would be appreciated, even if you just point me towards a tutorial or something. Because again, I'm broke. I can't pay you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much, babe. So let's see what chat has to say after all that rambling. Introduce myself. What's up, guys? Yeah, Omega, he popped in. Uh-huh. What's up, world? I'm Itchy the cat. Well, that was my old brand, I guess. Old habits die hard. Itchy Raken. Um, don't remember what Raken means, but I know it hit hard. It's a little hard to say, a little hard to write, but I really like it. Ultimately, everybody just calls me Itchy, and I've actually been streaming for several years now. If you go to my Tubi Tubes, Itchy the Cat Gaming, you'll see I have like over 1,000 videos, if I'm not mistaken. And recently, I've been trying to do this whole VTuber thing, which I really jive with. And even more recently, this right here, this whole VR VTuber thing, which I also really jive with. But unfortunately, having a headset on sometimes makes me physically ill. Like, not the vertigo, but the fumes from the headset itself makes me very nauseous. So I can't do this for long periods of time, unfortunately. Um, do it. What's up, chat? How you doing today? Oh, she's petting me. Bosses. Whoops. Oh, I don't know. You're blocking the thingies from reading that I have a controller, so I couldn't read it. What have I been through? Wow, I guess you really do just want to listen to me talk for like an hour without stopping or reading chat. Um, wait, what did Voz say? Let's get back to Voz real quick. Let Mama know I say hi, please. Okay, he says hi. Voz, yeah, Voz. And test. He's on Tickety Ticks. Oh, there he is. Oh, she asked twice. She really wants to know. Like, you just want me to lay my whole story out there? Because that's kind of crazy. Give me a second, sis. Let me drink some water. Well, good point, sir. Oh, no. What about you can from moderating? Where you can do things from other places. If you don't mind having the chat off in a distance, like you don't even have to read it or anything. I'll just say something if I need you. Are you okay? I'm fine. Can you guys hear the sirens in the background, guys? Do 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 do. I love when my hands break. Nappy nap. I adore you, baby boo. Thank you so much. Yes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You should check out Spirits of the Sea World. It's a hangout world. Spirits of the Sea World. Oh, Spirits of the Sea. That's the name. Spirits of the Sea. The world, Spirits of the Sea. Spirits of the Sea before I get into my life? What have I been through? What have I been through? At the very least, I can give you guys a more romantic view. Is that better? Yep. I got the follow that's peak. The follow? What have you been through? That's such a broad question. And I could definitely just dig into my life, but man, I don't know how to explain it. I guess I've just been through it so many times. I've been through my life. I've told so many people who I am, what I've done, what I've seen, what I've experienced, how I see things, the beliefs that I currently hold because of it all. So many times. So when you ask me, it's like, where do I even start? What's really pertinent? What actually matters? Because to just start from the beginning again, yeah, it's like a lot of people enjoy it, the story. It's fairly sad, but my story doesn't matter. Is the things that drive me to hop on here to talk to you guys. And that's what matters. Like, this might be a turnoff for a lot of you guys, but the fact that the homeless exists, the fact that we cannot pursue our own interests. We're born into a world and everything is laid out for us. The way we act, the way we think, the things we say, the way we use language, even, which we rebel against continuously. But that rebellion exists for a reason, and we rebel on in every step until we finally get to the point where we cannot rebel anymore because it's gotten to the point where we cannot exist in this world while trying to oppose these forces. Like, literally, we're starving, we're sick, we're hungry, we're homeless, and we're forced into a position where we have to accommodate that system to some extent, no matter how soul crushing it is, no matter, even if it literally takes away from everything. Just the effort of alone into fighting the system The way it stands right now, the way I see it, just about every life is a waste because we're stuck in patterns and in mindsets because the intellect of so many with limitless potential are limited because they're viewed in a light that has been constructed by the voice of the few who influenced the many into believing that their assessment was accurate, and thus they exclude who they wish upon these premises. But the majority that are excluded, no, I can't say the majority. I don't know statistically. I haven't counted the numbers, and I doubt there's a study that counts it, but every savant, every person that we consider extraordinary, they couldn't do schooling. And the ones that could, they were rounded enough that a lot of the things which today is what we consider to be intellect enticed them and they memorized it, because that's all we really gauge people on, their ability to memorize. And some who memorize much go on to utilize that information in such a way that they make breakthroughs and advancements, but many just know what they've been taught and regurgitate that as fact, and has created a society where we cannot distinguish how much we know from how much we don't know. And so I guess that needs to be expounded on, huh? Because the fact is we know nothing. Everything that we consider a fact is an educated guess. Even death. Because what if there's a way for us to leave? The vast majority of us know about near-death experiences, right? Some of us know about something called astral projection. Just about everybody has heard of an outer body experience, at the very least heard of it. What astral projection is literally a term coined to explain the process of leaving the body willingly, right? So, if this process exists, do you see where I'm going with this? What is to stop somebody who's become so proficient at astral projection? What's to stop them from not returning? Like, just not coming back. Just they choose when to go. Would that fit our current definition of death? The thing that we're all afraid of? Doesn't sound like it to me. Would being able to master such a thing transcend our current understanding of what death is? Seems like it to me. So what if we're so wrong about everything that we don't even understand how death actually works? And what if that's only the tip of the iceberg? But you're so spent on trying to have a voice within your own home, on trying to rationalize the chaos that they call society, the indignation of the damned that we're supposed to hate and fear, but sounds so relatable when we hear them. The very word fact makes it difficult for you to even imagine beyond what is presented. Fact is so definitive. And then science excludes certain things because they have no way of measuring it or interacting with it or any of it. Like energy, like fundamental energy, not electricity. Electricity is a three-dimensional manifestation of energy, and it is such an intense one that is easily gauged. And there's various forms of that, including wind and fire and plasma, etc., etc., etc. These are all forms of energy that manifest in the three-dimensional world, but is volatile. I'm talking about the calm. If you look into our most powerful microscopes and you zoom in as much as you possibly can, eventually there's just black. Like, there's nothing there. That is the energy that is holding the three-dimensional universe together. That is subtle, and that subtleness, I believe, expands into every layer of existence in more and more subtle ways, and possibly even in the other direction in more and more intense ways. Though, from the chaos of the three-dimensional universe, one might come to the conclusion that the three-dimensional universe might be where it ends, because if it gets more chaotic, that's crazy, but totally possible. Yeah, all of that. I stopped just now and I thought to myself, where's the viewer at? What might they be thinking? Are they following along? Am I making any sense? And like, there's no way of knowing. And what I love, you're fine. I was just rambling. What do you mean no?
The thing is on both ends. So I'm like running back and forth from each chat, just check on everything.
Yeah, but there's a theme, so it's not rambling. You're supposed to say that I'm not rambling. I'm educating.
Yes.
No, it's no good now. No, I'm playing. I love you.
It's not like pickles.
You picklehead, and did you eat a pickle? Hannah's been here. Yeah. Hannah's the reason why I went off on all that. Oh, you said welcome in everybody because you noticed that I was like ignoring Nora. Bye, Nappy Nap. I didn't realize you probably left like an hour ago.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you. Um. Okay. Thank you. So let's read chat after all of that. Bum 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 bum. Death. What about death? You want to know my view on death? You and your story matter. It's possible. Where's mom's side eye? What? Sorry for missing you, Jenna. You're not afraid of death, huh? Death is an interesting concept. You're making sense. Good night. Oh no, can you tell her I said hi? She saw apparently. I'm not. No, it's not crazy. What up, Amanda? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Doing something a little different today. More interaction and talking than gaming. Joey? I'm missing people. I'm mostly just talking. Sorry, world. Don't forget to clip all my good stuff. If you're listening and you like something that I said and you want other people to hear it, go ahead and clip it. I don't know where you're at, but most platforms have a way to clip it, right? I know Tubity Tubes does, and the Purple Lab, and probably Tiggity Ticks. You seem to think along the lines of collective unconsciousness, a theory by Carl Jung. Unconsciousness? I don't agree with that. I'm not sure what the theory is exactly. I've probably heard of it throughout, my life and stuff. But if anything, I'm talking about collective consciousness, right? Because I believe I channel collective consciousness. I believe the reason why I can see is because since birth, I've had this connection to something else. It's given me information my whole life. But there's also a part of me, just something that's always been there that's never allowed me to accept things as they are. I always have to question it and try to understand it deeper. So, to what extent, what is, I couldn't really say, but I do believe that I see something more obvious that everybody's missing. And so it's not that they're unconscious. We're all conscious. We all see it. We ignore it. We become willfully ignorant of it eventually. And we do this, I believe, because we're conditioned to. The conditioning is clear as day. And it's not always intentional. I do believe it has been weaponized to an extent. Not to an extent. I do believe it has been weaponized and has been being used against us for a long time. But initially, it was just a basic survival mechanism. We needed to teach our offspring how to survive. And we developed methods to do that. And, they became like traditions and cultures and all this type of stuff. And doing anything beyond that usually meant danger, especially in the very beginning. So, that's where a lot of the fear of change comes from. But harmful traditions have been created, harmful practices, and they've obscured us. The few of us that dared to go beyond what was normal, what was safe, eventually they were actively attacked. What's going on now, it's not that everybody's unconscious. They don't understand what's going on, or they don't feel the deeper calling or any of that. It's just, it's more dangerous than ever to step outside of what's safe. And I guess I'm here to say that's not an excuse for you to cower in fear, for you to ignore not just your fellow man, because let's be real, it's not the homeless man on the corner that's suffering the most. And that's not even true. It's not that he's not suffering the most, but to you, his suffering doesn't mean much. Because it's not you, but the people in your lives are suffering. You're suffering. Your children are going to suffer. And beyond that, what are you doing? Just following the system that has been created? For what purpose? So you can feel a false sense of safety? Do only what they tell you to do with your life and then die? What's the point of that? Like, you don't play video games that don't appeal to you, right? You don't pick up a game that you think is garbage and force yourself to play it. But that's what you're doing here. You have this open world RPG that you can do whatever the fuck you want, and other people came here and started playing before you, and they made up crap. And then you come and they're like, hey, look at all this crap I made up. You have to obey all this crap that I made up a long time ago because everybody else obeys. And if you don't, then we'll all come after you and you'll be fucked. And that's it. Here you go. Live here. You're forced to until you die. Bye. What? How does that make sense? I've been struggling with this my entire life and I'm not young. I'm not some 16-year-old out here going, oh, I don't get it. No, I've been watching you motherfuckers my whole life. I don't get it. one of my earliest memories is me watching my mom and her friend at the time. I don't know how close they were, but they were together all the time, and I was with them. And she usually her my mom's friend usually had her daughter, which I had a huge crush on. But anyways, they took us to steal from retail stores like Sears. I don't know if you guys even know what a Sears is nowadays, but and her daughter and I stole hats, which of course they didn't bat an eye to. By the way, this was maybe like 7 years old. I'm completely guessing, but I know I wasn't. I know it was after 5. Pretty sure I wasn't even. Yeah, because my grandmother alive? Yeah, my grandmother was alive. My grandmother died when I was 12, by the way. But anyways, and then after we did that, after we stole the hats, that particular place, by the way, they were trying to return clothes that they didn't buy from there. Um, I think old clothes, even with no tags or anything. Anyways, um, to get money from them. And then we got in the car, and Vanessa, that was the name. Oh, wait. I don't remember her daughter's name. It might have been Vanessa. Anyways, um, the daughter had a hat that her mother deemed to be more masculine. And I had a hat that she deemed to be more feminine. And she was like, "Oh, you guys should trade." And I was happy about it because I liked. We're gonna go ahead and call her Vanessa since I don't remember Vanessa. I liked her, so I was like, "Oh, I get to have something that she was wearing." Ooh. I was happy about it. But she was sad because she really liked her hat, and that makes sense, right? But the mother was like, "No, you have to be more feminine." Blah 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 blah. Apparently, she was a bit of a tomboy. I had a huge crush on her. And guess what, guys? God knows how many years later, I still like tomboy. um, I also like girly girls, but anyways. So after she made us trade hats and I saw that Vanessa was sad, after a bit I was like, you know what? If I make a stink about it, like I want my hat back, she'll probably give in because, she can't control me. I'm not her daughter, right? So I did that. I was like, hey, I want my hat back. She was like, oh, you sure? Yeah, I like it. I want it back. So we traded and Vanessa was happy again, which made me happy. But then I sat there and my mom looked at this woman. I believe her name was Helen, actually. And they just started talking about going to another store to do the same shit that we just did at Sears. Absolutely no thought about what just happened. This injustice that happened to a child because of some arbitrary view on masculinity and femininity. To me, that was no. That's I looked at her in that moment, and I remember thinking to myself, I don't understand why she thinks that's okay or why she's not saying anything about this. But I don't want to be anything like her. I don't want to be anything like a person that's going to sit by and not notice or not care or whatever. So I need to learn how people operate to make sure that I'm never that I don't ever become like that. That became my prerogative in life. Well, I think my hands are going a little crazy while I'm making all those expressions. But yeah. And my whole life, I've been watching because I realized that for me to not be anything like her, like them, I had to understand why they were the way they were and why people are the way they are. And that's what I've been doing. Examining myself, examining them, examining you, day in and day out, especially in school, because I couldn't do school. I couldn't do school at all. For a million reasons, but that's a whole nother freaking stream. So Anyways, let's look at chat. What's your Insta? I'm not even sure. I don't really use Instagram. Is it the same thing as your? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just unconscious. That the unconscious is shared by all humans, like instinct or memories. Oh, okay. I do play Fortnite, but obviously not today. Oop. Thasora. Thasora, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Haven Quest, thank you for the follow. Amelia, welcome. What's going on over here? We fit, do we? Oh, it was the family memories. I remember you. Itchy, do you remember me? Was good. Yeah, I remember you. 50 minutes, guys. I've been going off for about 50 minutes. Crazy. I thought I saw tears streaming down my face. Life is crazy, guys. Who would have thought? Wait, are those hearts? Or are there hearts coming out of my head? The heck? What the heck? What the heck, guys? What the heck? So if I just leave my hand there, though? Guys, why? Why do hearts come out of my head when I pet myself? I got a ghost. What you mean? It only works when I put... Is the what? No, I put my hand up here and hearts come out, but when I like actively pet, it wasn't doing it. No, it's still doing it now though. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. So if other people pet my avatar, hearts come out. That's cute, guys. See why I like this avatar? Guys, if you don't know, Miss Pasta, that's where I got the avatar from. As you can see, they did an amazing job. Pay hip or something like that. Anyways, Google Miss Pasta and Bloody Count. That's the name of this avatar, and you'll find it. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it to me. The only thing is, after every update, it could either get completely fried or really buggy. So that's something to consider. But I don't know. Just look at me. What's up, love? Yeah, we do. I offered the other day, but you didn't want to help. I can't. There's a controller in the way. I don't. Oh, I was trying to grab stuff. Hey, chat. Look at this. My hand broke. The wife is trying to put it on. Probably putting it on the wrong hand. Oh, you're trying to wait. She waved at you, chat. That was me. That's my hand. Te adoro. Please, no burning food. For funsies. Way past my bedtime. You should go to sleep, Amanda. But no, this is not for fun. Do you not hear what I'm speaking of? Have a good stream. Hopefully, I can catch the next one. Hopefully, thank you for stopping by. I hope you sleep well. Good night. Mad luck. Good night. I wish I had all of my toggles memorized. Because I know I do a heart. Hmm, maybe it's both. Maybe it's this way. There's actually a lot of things. It seems like a lot of them go back to the same stuff though. Okay, okay. So it's not holding one. But any other? Yeah, I need a breakdown. Oh, did you see it? It was there for a moment. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, oh, oh. Bye, darling. Oh, wait, what? I could have sworn I had the middle finger. I was gonna say I gotta do the middle finger for this. What changes? I haven't moved. Go ahead. See? Weird. So holding both? Okay, no, I let go of one. So hold this. Hold my thingy. What about that? Man. Oh. Okay, Chad, I'm done. Freaking annoying. Diamond Lurker. Welcome, welcome, Lurker. Itchy, do you remember me? Oh, okay. I like this devil. What up, mommy? How you doing? Starting to get hungry. Maybe I should call that a win and go play some Fortnite. I don't really want to play Fortnite. Rocket League? What do I want to play? I didn't realize I didn't have my jacket on. What a bitch. And a poop. Asked me about my life, then went away. Oh, look at that. You can take a look inside of me, literally, chat. Look inside of me. I wonder. You look into my mind as well. What the fuck? The fuck? What is dripping inside of me and why? I don't see it down here. My tears, I'm crying on the inside? Guys. Oh. These are the emotes that I can do. They sit inside of the avatar until I use them? Fascinating, guys. Guys. That's dope. Oh, wait. Is that exclamation mark in there? That's not the exclamation mark. There's a blush and everything. What the? Oh, that's just hair. Where does the exclamation mark come out? Like up here. What the? Okay, well, that's enough looking into my head. And I oop. And you oop. Why are you ooping? What you mean you oop? Oopa poopa doopa doopa moopa poopa foopa poosha 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 moosha nooshna. Namushka. But am I done? Am I really done? You know, I'm getting hungry, and it does become harder for me to think when I'm hungry. And that is all that I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm done for now. But you're not off the hook, stream. Chat, you're not off the hook. I'll be back for you. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm watching you guys. Really? Now? What? I put my hand down and it doesn't do it. Wait a minute, does the position of my hand also matter? Oh. What? The stage is funny. Do you know about that about yours?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Love you guys. Where's it at? Oh. Please and thank you.